Have you ever wondered about the legends of giants roaming the earth in ancient times? Let's take a journey back to the days after the fall when the descendants of Adam and Eve were spreading across the world. Among these descendants were beings known as the sons of God, divine entities who looked upon the mortal world with fascination. The beauty of mortal woman captivated these heavenly beings. Unable to resist, they descended upon the earth, taking these women as their wives. This was a defiance of the divine order, a chaotic mingling of the heavenly and the earthly. It was a union that would have profound and lasting consequences. From these forbidden unions, a new breed of beings was born. They were called the Nephilim, offspring of the divine and the mortal. Towering giants, they were a formidable sight to behold. These mighty beings became warriors and rulers, their strength and stature unmatched by ordinary men. They were known as the mighty men of old, men of renown. Their existence, however, was a stark reminder of the disorder that had befallen the world. Their very presence was a testament to the chaos that ensued when the divine order was disrupted. The Nephilim, despite their strength and power, were a symbol of a world in disarray, a world that had strayed from the path of righteousness. Yet, amidst this turmoil and chaos, there was one man who remained steadfast in his faith, a beacon of hope in a world teetering on the brink of destruction. This man was Noah, a righteous soul in a world consumed by wickedness. In these chaotic times, there was one man who remained steadfast in his faith. As the world around him descended into chaos, Noah stood firm, his faith unyielding. He was a beacon of hope in a world teetering on the brink of destruction. Noah's story, however, is a tale for another time. For now, let's ponder the mystery and the might of the sons of God and their progeny, the Nephilim. In a world corrupted by sin, Noah was a beacon of righteousness. Amidst the chaos of giants and the offspring of the sons of God, Noah stood apart. He was a man of integrity and virtue, a testament to the enduring power of faith in the face of adversity. His heart was attuned to the divine, maintaining a unique relationship with God amidst the moral decay around him. Unlike his contemporaries, Noah walked with God, his life a testament to the possibility of righteousness, even in times of widespread corruption. It was during these tumultuous times that God looked upon the earth and saw that it was filled with violence and corruption. Distressed by the wickedness of mankind, God resolved to cleanse the earth, to purge it of its iniquity through a great flood. However, in Noah, God found a man worthy of being spared, a man whose righteousness shone like a solitary star in the night sky. God spoke to Noah, his voice resounding with the weight of judgment and the promise of redemption. "Noah," he said, "the earth is filled with violence and corruption. I'm going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I'm surely going to destroy both them and the earth. Make yourself an ark of cypress wood. Make rooms in it and coat it with pitch inside and out." God's command was clear, and Noah, obedient and faithful, did not falter. He understood the gravity of the task at hand, the monumental endeavor that was to be his life's work. He was to build an ark, a massive vessel that would serve as a sanctuary amidst the impending deluge. With unwavering faith, Noah embarked on the monumental task of building the ark. His hands, guided by divine instruction, began crafting the vessel that would shelter him, his family, and a pair of every kind of living creature from the impending storm. And as he worked, Noah carried with him a heavy burden, a profound understanding of the judgment to come and the hope for a renewed world. Can you imagine the immense labor and faith required to build such a massive vessel? The story of Noah's Ark begins with a command from God to construct a colossal ship, an undertaking that would require not only physical strength, but also an unwavering faith in the divine. Noah, the faithful servant of God that he was, began the Herculean task without a moment's hesitation. Day after day, he labored in the hot sun, his hands roughened by the timber, his brow slick with sweat. Yet, he never wavered, his faith a beacon that guided him through the arduous process. The ark was to be of gopher wood, with rooms inside and covered with pitch inside and out. It was to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. A single door was to be built in the side of the ark, with lower, second, and third decks. The magnitude of the task was daunting, but Noah's resolve was unwavering. As the ark began to take shape, it drew the attention of the villagers. Noah used this as an opportunity to warn them of the impending judgment, of the flood that would cleanse the earth of its iniquity. He pleaded with them to turn from their wicked ways and seek God's mercy. However, his warnings fell on deaf ears. The villagers, consumed by their sin and disbelief, laughed and jeered, dismissing Noah's warnings as the ramblings of a madman. But Noah, his heart weighed down by their rejection, continued his labor, his faith unshaken by their mockery. Through the scorching heat of the day and the biting cold of the night, Noah and his family labored. The construction of the ark was a testament to their unwavering faith and obedience, a beacon of hope amidst the scorn and disbelief of their peers. Despite the hardship, the ridicule, and the overwhelming task at hand, Noah remained steadfast in his mission. He labored tirelessly, driven by his faith and the promise of God's covenant. Despite the mockery and disbelief, Noah remained committed to his task. Opening. As the ark stood ready, the heavens unleashed their wrath. The day of reckoning had arrived. As Noah's monumental vessel stood tall and unyielding, the sky above turned a menacing shade of black. A deathly silence fell upon the land, a chilling prelude to the deluge that was to come. Suddenly, the heavens roared, and the first drops of rain began to fall. It was an event unlike any other, a torrential downpour that would persist for 40 days and 40 nights. In the face of the looming catastrophe, the villagers' laughter turned into terrified cries. Their mockery of Noah was replaced by a desperate plea for mercy, but it was too late. The doors of the ark were sealed, and the divine judgment was in motion. Amidst the chaos, Noah's family found refuge inside the massive wooden structure. As the rain fell harder and the water levels rose, the ark began its voyage on the vast, unending sea. It was a sanctuary amidst the storm, a beacon of hope in a world being washed away. Inside the ark, a different world existed. Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives, together with pairs of every living creature, found shelter. The ark was filled with the sounds of life, a stark contrast to the desolation outside. The cries of animals, the rustling of feathers, the soft murmuring of prayers, these were the sounds that filled the air. In the midst of the storm, Noah's family maintained their faith. They cared for the animals, tended to their needs, and prayed for their survival. They were the last bastion of life in a world consumed by water. The flood was a cleansing force, a divine intervention to eradicate the corruption that had plagued the earth. It was a testament to the consequences of defying the divine order, a reminder of the power of the Creator. Closing. Inside the ark, Noah's family and the creatures of the earth weathered the storm. As the world outside succumbed to the flood, inside the ark, life persevered. The ark was a beacon of resilience and hope, a testament to faith in the face of adversity. After 40 days and nights, the rain ceased, and a new chapter began. It was as if the world had been washed clean, scrubbed of its past transgressions, and given a fresh canvas upon which to paint a new narrative. The ark, that colossal vessel of refuge, bobbed gently on the receding floodwaters, eventually coming to rest on the mountains of Ararat. It was here that Noah and his family waited, their hearts filled with hope for the world that lay beyond their wooden sanctuary. With the patience of a man who had weathered the impossible, Noah sent out a raven, its black wings cutting across the vast expanse of water. But the raven returned, finding no place to set its foot. Undeterred, Noah waited 7 more days before sending out a dove. The dove, a symbol of peace and hope, soared across the waterlogged landscape, its keen eyes searching for a sign of dry land. But like the raven, it returned, its quest unfulfilled. Another week passed before Noah sent the dove out again. This time, when it returned, it held an olive leaf in its beak, a simple yet profound sign that dry land was near. The olive leaf, a symbol of peace and rebirth, was the harbinger of a new beginning. It was an affirmation that the world was ready to be populated once more, ready to thrive under the watchful eyes of Noah and his descendants. 7 more days passed before the dove was sent out once again. This time, it did not return, a clear sign that it had found a place to nest, a place to call home. It was a signal that the earth was healing, that life was stirring once more in its bosom. With the return of the dove, new life was ready to begin. The floodwaters had receded and the ground was dry. The world, once marred by wickedness, was given a fresh start. And in this new world, Noah and his family were poised to play a pivotal role, to be the stewards of a newly cleansed earth. Emerging from the ark, Noah and his family offered their gratitude to God, their hearts filled to the brim with relief and thankfulness. They crafted an altar from the stones of the earth. Upon it, they placed offerings of clean animals and birds, sacrifices that rose as pleasing aromas to the heavens. This act of humble reverence was the first thing they did upon setting foot on the new world, a testament to their unwavering faith amidst the storm. In response to their devotion, God made a solemn vow. He declared, "Never again will I curse the ground because of humans, even though every inclination of the human heart is evil from childhood, and never again will I destroy all living creatures, as I have done." This covenant, this promise from the divine, was not limited to Noah and his descendants alone. It extended to every living creature on earth, an assurance that life, in all its myriad forms, would continue to flourish. It was a promise that bore witness to divine mercy, a beacon of hope that shone brightly in the face of despair. To seal this covenant, God painted a symbol across the canvas of the sky, a vibrant rainbow. It was a visual testament to God's promise, a sign that would recur with every rainfall, a reminder that even in the aftermath of destruction, hope and life can bloom anew. The rainbow was more than just a stunning spectacle of nature. It was a symbol of God's enduring promise, a sign of his commitment to all life on earth. Each time it arched across the sky, it served as a reminder of God's covenant, a testament to his mercy and love. In the promise of the rainbow, we see the hope of redemption and the renewal of life. It is a story of divine love and mercy, a tale of a promise made and kept. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a beacon of hope, a promise of a brighter tomorrow.